Yeah, you know the catch-22. You're basically immune even to STDs, just so long as you don't take advantage of the fact that you're immune to STDs.
Yeah,
give it.
so I can roll my dice like this, and then say arrange dice. Pew! And it resets them. It's nice.
Achoo.
Kapatew. That sets the scene. I like that.
I might have that one. This one's now from the DM's guide.
No, I don't like the text. All of these are great. I just don't like the heavy branding on top of it. Wait. Edit. So what did you say? 200 by 200.
How's that?
Are you being for real right now?
Isn't that what you asked for?
Oh, dear.
Oh shit, wrong person. Sorry, nah. I actually didn't realize.
Vengeance. Oath of Vengeance. Okay, so here's the thing. The core principles are simple. Fight the greater evil.
Oh,
At 20th level, you can assume the form of an angelic avenger. I can become Tarkus.
you can become Black Iron Tarkus.
Using action undergo a transformation.
Remember, Black Iron Tarkus has the Dragon Slayer.
Oh yeah, it does. There's so many things to keep in mind, and I'm still learning this mechanism. Trying my best here.
Dude, I'm still learning it.
We'll all learn together.
Oh man, that's been a while. It's an impressive individual. He taught me how to code, so yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
He's your sensei.
In a sense, yes. In a sensei, yes.
Uh,
Okay, I'm gonna see what I missed about half orcs.
you can't start rolling out the puns, man. We had enough yesterday. Like shit.
Can you please roll it? How do you roll a d30? You might have to top that.
Ah, here we go. /die 1d30. Yes.
Okay, congratulations, guys. It's now the 4th of August.
Yay! I got excited there. Who died? No, wait, Thomas, wait. Type this command to instantly die. Fuck yes. What the serious fuck?
I know.
Wow, she sounds insane.
Yeah.
That's a crazy person. A crazy person does that.
Well, just people are good at mental gymnastics.
No, they're bad at them.
That's a good one. But it's popular on Netflix. Bleach live
Yeah.
action.
What?
I'm gonna send you a screenshot here.
What do you mean? No, I don't want to see a screen. No. What the serious fuck? I suppose that's meant to be Ichigo?
Yes.
You can see the sword, yeah.
I just like fucking Dragon Ball Z every time somebody says I say this owning a Vegeta shirt. Whenever anybody says to me like, "Oh man, Vegeta's my favorite character," I always say, "Oh cool, what's his win loss? Oh, is it 0? Oh, is it 0? Oh, has he never won? That's crazy."
He's the the Worf of Dragon Ball Z. He's the tough character that gets thrown at them just to show how tough the bad guys are.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
a good point. I hate him now.
Well, Christopher, yeah, you see, we have Christopher Nolan to thank for the current clusterfuck that we have with DC movies. Because it's not because why indeed? So old Zacky Poo got hired because when Warner Brothers, because Christopher Nolan made his 3 movies, right? And then Warner Brothers was like, "Oh my God, please stay, please head up the DC, universe, be a producer, have correct, oversight and all that stuff." But because Nolan is a creative, he was like, "No, fuck that. I don't want to do that. I want to go make Dunkirk." But here's my very good friend, Zack Snyder, and he will do this for you. So that is why the entire state of the DC universe is equal part Zack Snyder and Christopher Nolan's fault.
Sounds convoluted.
And the people literally responded, Rorschach is so cool.
Yeah, that's my problem with Snyder's understanding of violence.
It's cool is Punisher as well, and Punisher is very much anti-hero.
Yes,
Rorschach is also anti-hero.
But the Punisher's not. The Punisher's not a bad guy. The Punisher's not inherently evil.
But Rorschach's not a bad guy. He's not inherently evil. He's just a sociopath, but working as a hero.
Yeah, but his internal moral code is kind of loose. The Punisher's is absolute.
Yeah.
Rorschach will do whatever.
Loose.
Rorschach will do whatever it takes. Rorschach will do whatever it takes. The Punisher will not cross certain lines. If you put a gun in Rorschach's hand and a gun in the Punisher's hand, you said shoot that child. Rorschach would shoot that child. The Punisher would not.
Yeah, but that doesn't make him a villain.
No, but
it does when he's portrayed as the good guy.
Yeah, there is a. You have to ask, why was all of his worst scenes cut out?
Yes.
In the movie, and why is it that in the comic book, the Dr. Manhattan gets the last word, saying just nothing changes, and then he kind of leaves, but in the movie, the Night Owl just has to get in this last word of saying, "Oh no, you fucked up!" Like, "Oh, you."
Yeah, he's got to be like screaming and.
Yeah, and like.
But that might be an actor insisting on it.
No,
that's Snyder. That's fucking Snyder through and through.
In a movie or a book or whatever, whoever gets the last word is usually kind of the intended message.
Yes.
If there is an obvious last word being gotten in. And the Night Owl, having this extra dialogue that's definitely not in the comics, as the definitely last word of the movie, is just so counter to exactly everything that was in the comics. Like, that, just one, tiny paragraph ruined a lot of the movie for me, unfortunately.
Yeah,
because
Watchmen
it started making me question so many of the stuff like Rorschach portrayal.
Yeah, the Watchmen is a great comic book movie.
The extended
if you
edition,
don't know,
especially.
Yeah, the extended edition especially. If you don't know the story,
yeah,
like I
think even if you knew the story, it's still one of the better portrayals of comic books.
Definitely.
Agreed. Absolutely, I 100% agree. But it undermines very key elements that change the story completely.
Yeah, no. If someone's fresh to Watchmen, would recommend them watch the movie and then the comics.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A
lot of other stuff the other way around.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Whereas with online, it's like, how do I do this one thing? And like, here's the answer, bam. Whereas with a book, it's like, yeah, let me help you think about this in a different way.
Yeah, you read philosophical programming books.
Yes.
But for syntax and libraries and stuff, you look up online.
Yeah.
Philosophical.
I know it sounds stupid, but that's very.
It doesn't sound stupid. It's just you've got to understand. Like I am from humanity.
Done.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, to make it.
Hello.
So I had a whole plan for how to get you guys into this, but I'm gonna have to railroad you guys a bit just so you get something out of it. How does that sound?
Yeah. Good. I love it.
Okay, so after the last adventure, you guys found Fort. It has stuff. I rolled randomly for this,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what you guys found.
In the fort. Ooh,
Sweet.
boots. Tell me about these boots. Finest leather has gone into making these boots. They're unmistakably elven. Ugh, elven. Ugh, me no like elf. What is 3 unidentified item? What does that mean?
Well, it's the unidentified items.
But
Probably got identified.
I mean,
Ooh,
I know
what's
they're
mine?
unidentified, but I assume we can tell whether or not they're a hammer or a cloak.
Nope.
Well,
They're
you could pose a
unknowable
potion.
eldritch things. What is this? I don't know. It's a swirling black vortex of terror.
It's potions. 3 potions.
3 potions. Okay.
Now let us go back to town and
Okay, so you guys are at town. You're in a tavern, even.
Ooh.
So the damp cobbled pavement glistens as the light of street lanterns dance across the slick stones. The fog chills the bones and shivers the soul of anyone outside. Yet inside this tavern walls, the food is hearty, the ale is warm and frothy. A fire blazes in the hearth, and the tavern is alive with the tumbling voices of country folk. Suddenly, the tavern door swings open, and a hush falls over the room. Framed by the lamplit fog, a form strides to the doorway. His heavy booted footfalls and the jingle of his coins shatter the silence. His brightly colored clothes are draped in loose folds about him, and his hat hangs askew, hiding his eyes in the shadows. Without hesitation, he walks up to your table and stands proudly in a wide stance with folded arms. Accented voice, he says, I have been sent to you to deliver this message. If you be creatures of honor, you will come to my master's aid at first light. It is not advisable to travel to the Svalage woods at night. He pulls from his tunic a sealed letter, addressed to all of you in beautiful flowing script. He drops the letter on the table. Take the west road from here, some 5 hours march down through the Svalage woods. You will find my master in Barovia. Amid the silent stares of the patronage, the gypsy strides to the bar and says to the wearied barkeep, Fill the glasses, one and all. Their throats are obviously parched. He drops a purse heavy with gold on the bar. With that, he leaves. The babble of tavern voices resumes, though you're somewhat subdued. The letter is lying before you. The seal is in the shape of a crest you don't recognize.
Okay.
And that's the letter. One of you can read it because I can't make it out.
Okay, I'm just gonna put this in my inventory. Hold on.
Hail to thee, O of might and
Valor?
Hail to thee!
I think it's valid.
Sorry,
Valor.
let me try and put in my orc
might
voice
and
here.
value.
Hail to thee of might and valor. I, a lowly servant of Barovia, send our to thee. We plead for thy to desperately needed assistance. The love of my life, Frinak, has been afflicted by an evil so deadly that even the good people of our village cannot protect her. She languishes from her wound, and I would have her saved from this menace. There is much wealth in this community. I offer all that might be had to thee and thy fellows, if thou shalt but answer my desperate plea. Come quickly, for her time is at hand. All that I have shall be thine. Signed,
Kalispan Indorvish.
Kalispan Indorvish.
Burgermeister.
Burgermeister. That sounds very Eastern European.
So, what are you guys going to do?
Man, where's my slave?
Well, he said not to travel in the
news.
woods at night. So I say, at first light, we must venture to Barovia. I heard there's great evil, and we must defeat it.
I don't know about great evil, but they said great profit. You know, he's the Burgomaster, which means who knows what he's been hiding away. I bet he's got riches.
Yeah, but he's not as rich as the Burger King.
Now we're talking.
Cleaning fingernails with a knife and just soups me.
I Okay, so you guys travel, and it's a reasonably, actually surprisingly uneventful journey. You know, you guys are used to random slimes popping up with 2d4 gold on them and stuff. But, you know, in this instance, there hasn't been any of that until you guys reach what the directions have said.
Thank God we
Okay.
got there.
Yeah, it was
Okay,
tight.
so all around you, there is the heaviest mist you guys have ever seen in your life. Black pools of water stand like dark mirrors in around the muddy roadway. Giant trees loom on both sides of the road, their branches clawing at the mist. So you guys are walking along the road, I assume?
We are indeed.
I'm-
Gorka's
I'm-
up front because he
yeah.
has the big shield.
And I'm singing one of those like Omi tunes. What do they
It's
sing?
a long way to Tipperary.
No, more
Just
more.
talkers, talk.
No, US military style, like I don't know what I've been told.
And Tarkus has a big dick.
Yes, I sing that.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay, so that's your order.
Okay, awesome.
I grow ever wearier at Gorkas's singing.
Roll perception.
Okay, character.
Actually, I can do this for you all.
Oh, cool.
Oh!
Nice. Cool.
Gorka's distracted by his singing.
In the underbrush, since you guys are looking there, you find a leather-wrapped bundle stuffed inside a hollow log. And when you open it, you find one set of common clothes size for a human adult. And it's got quite a drab style to it.
Sweet.
There's no gold
kindling.
or anything else there.
So not in fashion.
I could use this for kindling.
Doesn't look like anything to me. We have greater work to do.
Yeah. So you guys continue, right?
Yep.
Gates of Barovia. Ooh.
That's what you guys see now. The fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses looming grey in the fog. Huge iron gates hang onto the stonework. You clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at your feet. They greet you only with silence.
I do hope these statues do not come to life.
Don't worry, I'm sure you and your god could help you throw them off something.
The gates slowly swing open.
Man, technology is wonderful.
Is that like, do I detect magic, or is it, do we
You
get
want
any
to detect magic?
I don't have to detect magic. I have
Well, then you don't detect magic.
No, but
Then you detect fuck all!
no, but I mean is, do we get any indication of how the gates opened?
Do you want to do search?
I
Yeah.
would like to search.
I would like to roll
You want
perception
to
for
roll
that.
perception?
Okay, hold on.
Because there's in-game mechanisms for these things. No, this is really creepy too. It's got huge hinges and there's no mechanism to open it.
Ah.
There used to be a mechanism for it, but that is rusted and destroyed now.
I yell out loudly. Greetings! We're here for Kolian Indorovich, Burgomaster.
We have a
Your
letter.
voice echoes.
Well, no one's here. Let's go. Let's go home.
Yeah, you guys proceed,
I
and the
proceed.
doors swing closed behind you guys.
Well-
I make an effort to open those doors.
It
Giving.
doesn't.
This is your fault, Gorkas. You yelled at the gates, and now the gates are angry with us.
We shall
Hey,
smite
you-
any evil in our way.
Followed along anyway.
Yeah, I guess.
No, Gorkas.
Yay. Natural 20.
Damn.
So your finely tuned nostrils catches the scent of death in the air. And it's slightly off the track. The track continues straight, but there's a scent of death off to the side.
We should probably investigate the death. What if they've got stuff that we can take?
Yes, agreed.
You guys follow the smell of death. The foul scent leads you to a human corpse, half buried in the underbrush, about 15 feet from the road. The young man appears to be a commoner. His muddy clothes are torn and raked with claw marks. Crows have been at the body, which is surrounded by paw prints. The man has obviously been dead for several days. He holds a crumpled envelope in one hand.
I'll
Okay.
grab the letter. What's that bad boy say?
What did you guys can read it?
I'll read it when it loads. Hail thee of might and valor. I am Burgomaster. My adopted daughter. What? This is a vampire. For over 400 years, this creature has drained the life of blood of people. My dear languishes and dies from unholy wound caused by this beast. Hey, how come this guy got a better letter than us? This is horseshit. Lo, I say to you, give us this up for dead, and encircle this land with the symbols of good. Let holy men call upon their power, that the devil may be contained within the walls of the weeping bird. We should not have come here. Leave our sorrows to the graves, and save the world from this evil fate of ours. There is much wealth entrapped in this community. Return for your reward after all departed for a better life. Oh dear, I feel
Well-
we have been lied to.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
see,
this kind of
there's a different font here because the guy has a different what do you call it? He dictated both letters, but he had someone else write the different one.
No, I think it's because he was
Jamal.
somewhat less dead and then somewhat more dead.
Oh wait, I've got the other letter here. No, the other letter is well composed. It's just a different style.
Dictated but not read.
Got the two letters here.
Mm. Well, either way, we've been lied to, so we should leave because there's vampires here.
No, but
Vampires.
if someone lied to us, we need to go fuck him up. Also, I'm pretty good with undead.
Alright. What
again,
can we...
also getting
I'd like to do a healing check on the guy to see how he was killed. The medicine.
The claws.
No, but
it was the claw.
I-
It was
I-
the zombies, Columbo.
I want to use a medicine to find out anything I can about his death. Like, there's a medicine at all? 7.
It was the claws.
It was terrible. I will do a medicine roll.
I'm not sure what you want. The
I wanna
claws.
know
Do you
about
want
the
claws. No,
to
but
do
what-
a... No, hang on. A survival check, maybe.
Okay, survival. Who's good at survival? I don't have survival as a skill.
Sorry,
Survival?
but this is just going to tell you this claw ripped
No, but-
all of his arteries.
Alright.
How hard is
Survival
it?
might tell you what the claw's from.
Yes, that's what I
Ooh.
want to know
Knowledge
more
is-
about, like, the thing that killed him. Anything I can.
Okay, fine. You have seen wounds like this before on carcasses that were hunted by wolves.
Alright, wolves. We can take wolves. I'm
See, it
not
depends
afraid
on
of
what you
wolves.
roll, what I'm going to tell you. You guys hear a wolf
to battles.
howl off to the distance.
Which way did that come from?
well,
It gets answered by another wolf howl, significantly closer.
Oh shit. Battle formations?
let me.
Yeah.
Can I roll perception to maybe bet him
You
how
can
far
roll
inbound they
perception
are?
here. Yeah, there's wolves, and there's more than a few, and you don't think they know you're there yet.
Edit deeper, because I think we should just, like, go
But
quickly.
you guys are off the path now
Okay, I want to go get back to
to
the
find the
path
corpse.
and then go as quickly as possible to, like, shelter. Find out, like, what the fuck's going on. Because
Right, sounds good.
wolves are always just around, and sometimes you have to fight them.
So you go head back to the road and then head forward on with the road. Eventually, you guys see a huge clearing, and off a bit to the other side of the clearing, there is a village.
Yeah, we made it. Now to find the lying asshole who lied to us to get us here and trap us here and beat him to death.
Yes.
The gravel road leads to a village, its tall houses dark as tombstones. Nestled among those solemn dwellings are a handful of closed-up shops. Even the tavern is shut tight. A soft whimpering draws your eye towards a pair of children standing in the middle of an otherwise lifeless street.
Child, where's the burgomaster? We have business with him.
Hold on. I put my shield up to stop Dilk, because I know he's
there you
bad
go.
with children. And I kneel down in front of the child and I say, "Child, where's the burgomaster?"
Fucking hell, those kids are dressed well.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so what are you guys doing? You see, I see the whimpering coming from the children.
She's
in the
got
middle of the
fucking
otherwise lifeless-
Camilla ears.
She does have.
No, that's just the cape, I think.
No, but I mean,
Oh yeah, it's part of her collar.
it's stuff for the hair. But those are Camilla ears. She's a fucking vampire. But
Yeah.
this is out of character.
Yes, of course.
So what are you guys going to do?
Well, first off, I detect evil.
Have you got that?
I have divine sense.
Okay, so what you're detecting is, first of all, a lot of evil everywhere. The fog itself emanates evil.
Shit.
Great. Evil weather.
My senses have been dulled. The dark side clouds much.
I was about to say, yeah, wow,
I don't mind
Yoda,
you.
you're really useful.
Oh, did he just
Oh
change
shit, spooky time.
Ooh.
Yeah, I should have done that actually when you guys
That's pretty
entered the
cool.
valley, but
No, this is
No, that
perfect.
was cool. That was perfect. The fog is evil. What? Oh
Yes.
shit, the colors changed.
So I am.
Yeah,
I am
however, you're not detecting that the kids are celestial, evil, or undead, or fiend.
okay, good. That's fine.
Then-
Like, kids, are you all right?
Generally,
The girl shushes the boy and then says, "There's a monster in our house." She then points to a tall brick row house that has seen better days. Its windows are dark. It has gated portico on the ground floor, and the rusty gate is slightly ajar. The houses on either side are abandoned, their windows and doors boarded up.
And I'm assuming.
I say,
this-
why should we care? There's clearly evil everywhere. Like, eh?
I tell the kids, we've come to fight great evil. And we do not have time for petty monsters.
Okay, the girl puffs up. "But the monster, it is evil. Please, sir."
Oh shit, she's got you there.
Grr.
What do we get in
Monster-
return?
Dard.
Get started.
Well, they look a bit confused and say, I'm sure there's something of our parents that we can give you."
Ah, suits me.
And say, let's go. Maybe we should, scout.
Oh, you're a scout. Okay, where would you like
Yeah.
to
Go on, scout.
scout?
You scout the house.
Can I fastball special the scout through the window?
You know how that works, scouting the house? You actually enter the house.
Yes.
Be like, so I want to slink up to the house and look through the window, see if I can
I want to
perceive.
fastball special. I want to fastball special her up through the chimney.
What?
Who's her? What?
Neve.
Okay.
I'm only
Special.
going. You're going to kick me through the door into the
You
chimney.
don't you don't toss the gnome.
Why can't I toss the gnome? I want to toss the gnome.
Not up 3 stories.
I'm really strong.
The girl's name is Rose and the boy's name is Thorn.
Alright. And where's this monster?
They say that the parents keep it in the basement.
In the basement.
The
Is it-
parents keep the monster.
That sounds
It's
like
trapped in the basement.
that does sound like great evil.
This sounds like dubious evil.
Yes. Fuck.
What's
Wait, can I roll
that
for
crest on her?
perception?
What do you want to roll perception for?
For the windows.
Okay. You peek in the window. you see a dining room.
Hmm.
It's a wood panel dining room with carved mahogany tables surrounded by high backed chairs, a crystal chandelier, and wood paneling, but you can't make out any details.
So this is a rich person's house.
Well, you
That
can see from the
means
kids,
riches.
they're well dressed.
Yeah, kind of turn back to them and say, it's a house.
That's good scouting, Scout.
Thanks, Scott. Okay, let's go in through the front door.
Do it like Biggie says, kick in the door, waving the full.
Tell me when that's
Death-
We
loaded.
do it like
Death
we do it
house.
like the like SWAT team. Like I'm there
Yeah.
with the
Line up
bow
on the
ready.
doors. Oh, it's an Adams Family house.
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay, there was other windows I could have described. Yeah, anyway, you guys are now.
you know.
It's
That's pretty
called
cool.
Fog of War.
That's cool.
Fuck, that's cool.
Man.
This way I don't reveal all the secrets at the start.
Okay.
Ah, that's nice.
It has hinges on one side and a lock on the other side, but the gate is unlocked.
Oh, okay.
And the rusty hinges shriek when the gate is opened. Oil lamps hang from the portico ceiling by chains, flanking a set of oaken doors that open into a grand foyer.
Isn't there music or sounds in this game?
Just
Okay.
play
Need
the
something creepy, though.
Just play the Castlevania soundtrack in your head.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right,
We're not expecting traps, so I'm just opening the door.
Gorkas kick the door in.
Gorkas opens the door like a gentleman. Because that's how I was trained.
Yeah,
I
so-
harumph and push past him.
So on the south
We're gonna put
wall of the
counters
foyer,
down.
which is apparently to your right, there is a stylized golden windmill on a red field, flanked by framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats. Mahogany framed double doors leading deeper into the main hall.
I check under the portraits for wall safes.
There's no wall safes there.
Damn it! This place sucks.
You find a wide hall that runs the width of the house, with a black marble fireplace at the one end and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the walls above the fireplace is a long sword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. The wood-paneled walls are ornately secured with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs.
Do a perception check.
Okay, roll it.
Come on. Come on. Jeez.
I checked the fireplace to see if there's a way down.
Doesn't look suspicious.
I chisel a piece of red marble off the stairs.
You now have a piece of red marble in your hands.
Yes! This is mine for later. I need it.
Okay.
Thanks.
I opened just all the doors to try and find a way down.
Okay, so the first door you open is that one into the dining area. Okay, so you don't see a way down, but the wood-paneled walls in the dining area, it's got twisted faces and wolves in the wood paneling.
Fucking aristocrats. So
Yeah, they're cool.
Um,
Man, I wish this was my house.
I don't see anything else that matters.
Sideways. You're a monk.
Yeah, a monk with plans.
So what you gonna do?
With all that junk.
Well, basically, I'm just gonna go from room to room, on a mission. So if you guys want to do something, you need to do it every time after I enter a room, because my character is just basically on a mission to find a basement.
He's brute forcing.
More or less.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pick up that sword because that crest looks valuable.
A long sword to your inventory then?
Okie dokie.
Yeah, you are good with swords, aren't you?
I don't know. It's decorative, I guess.
Oh, okay, yeah. I wanted to check the pantry at least.
Okay, it's well stocked with food.
Damn it.
Do I notice anything special?
I'd take some
What's-
food.
It's food. Do you wanna taste, smell it?
I want to eat it.
You die.
You eat it somehow.
Yeah,
You pick up an apple, and it tastes like the most bland apple you've ever had. Tasteless.
Lame. I throw it away.
You find a cloakroom.
Sweet! I love
It's got
clothes.
several black cloaks hanging from it, and a top a hat sits on the high shelf.
The hat is mine.
You guys find an oak-paneled room that looks like a hunter's den. There's mounted above the fireplace a stag's head. Positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 cabinets stand against the walls. The east cabinet sports a lock. It's a glass one. It holds a heavy crossbow, a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, and bolts. The north cabinet is unlocked and holds a small box containing a deck of playing cards and an assortment of wine glasses.
Yeah, well, my backpack sports a crowbar.
I want to smell
Well-
the wine
I just do a perception on if I see trapdoors or anything going down.
on the wine.
You do not.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, on the wine.
It's wine. Well,
It's wine.
might be-
It's
it
not
might be wine.
illusion. You
Probably
pick it up,
liquid.
toss it around. Do you
It
want to
might
taste
be.
it?
Drink it, drink
Huh.
it, drink it. Drink it, you coward. Drink it. You have to drink it because I'm not allowed to drink. My monk ways forbid it.
Do I have any chance of noticing if it's like bad or off? Just
You nose it, and it smells absolutely tasteless.
Drink it. I roll peer pressure.
yeah, let me drink it. See if it's still alcoholic.
It's
you
not. It's bland. This is not. It looks like wine. It doesn't smell like wine. Doesn't taste like wine. It looks like it's supposed to be wine, but it's not.
Well, while they're all busy with that, I'm crowbarring the cupboard open.
I put my hand
Okay.
on your shoulder and says, "We don't have time for petty crimes." And if you
This isn't petty crimes. This is preparation for the battle ahead.
okay, you're gonna have to
Kinda
make
look and say, like-
a diplomacy roll on me.
Yeah, I'll try and deceive you at -1.
Mm,
It's a medium success.
yeah. Okay, it kind of makes sense. Okay, if you need those weapons for the evil, if there is a monster, but you put them back afterwards.
So you'll just have to add to yourself a heavy crossbow, light crossbow, hand crossbow, and 20 bolts for each weapon.
Yeah, maybe we have to go up the stairs. Maybe there's like clues or something. With like maybe the kids didn't know the difference between an attic and a basement.
Children are morons,
Yeah, so
I suppose.
Okay, you find the upper hall. There's unlit oil lamps all mounted on the walls of this hall. Hanging above the master mantelpiece is a wood-frame portrait of the Durst family.
Durst.
It's got a names
Oh,
below
frick.
that. Gustav and Elizabeth Durst, with their 2 smiling children, Rose and Thorn. Cradled in the father's arm is a swaddled baby, which the mother regards with a hint of scorn. Along the walls there, standing suits of armor flank wooden doors in the east and west walls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has visored helms shaped like a wolf's head. The doors are carved with dancing youths. With a close inspection, yeah, I'll give it to you. Check reveals that the youths aren't really dancing, but fighting off swarms of bats. Read a bit too far there, anyway.
Wait, I do. Wait,
It's
there's
a 12. It's a 12. So you got a 13.
Okay, wait. Say again. There's a portrait of children.
Okay, the doors are carved with dancing youths.
Right.
Although close inspection reveals that the youths aren't really dancing, but fighting off swarms of bats.
What the fuck?
This
What?
place is weird.
This place is really
Also,
weird.
it's curious about the wolf heads and the wolves that we encountered.
Yeah, there's wolves at the. Maybe these people just have wolves with their family. Aristocrats are fucked up, man.
A cold draft can be felt coming down the stairs.
Ooh, coldness. Is it evil
Yeah,
coldness?
but there's stuff on this floor. There's stuff up. Where are you guys going?
Let us investigate this floor.
If there's anything like slinking around or
You want to listen?
anything suspicious.
Actually, you know what?
You hear a creaking house.
What I want to do, I'm gonna roll religion to see. Ooh, 18. To see if like any of these images strike me as a particular like religion I know or something, because like,
It does not.
damn it. So it's just weird aristocrats. Yeah, I've served a few weird aristocrats. They get all like these
So what?
fashions and
No.
things. And then they're like, oh, the wolves, we put wolves on everything. And the other, oh, horses, we fuck horses. That's just what they do.
I believe you. I kick
So what
open
you
the
guys gonna
nearest
do?
door.
And then I
What's the
have to
nearest
guard
door?
their orgies.
Can I stealthily open the door?
Eastern.
Are you
door
guys
that-
doing this to different doors?
Yes, 2 different doors.
Yeah, sure,
You
why not?
stealthily
Kick it.
open the south door. I'll kick open the north door.
Yeah.
And Gorkus, you open the stair door.
Okay.
You see a conservatory. Gossamer drapes cover the windows of the elegantly appointed hall, which has brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and a glass-stained wall hangs depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. A harpsichord with a bench rests in the northwest corner. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece.
This looks like the room in Django Unchained where the 2 black guys fight while someone plays piano.
Excuse me, ma'am.
You want to roll perception?
Please stop playing Beethoven.
Speed.
Take your hands off the harp.
Yeah, you look at the figurines adorning the mantelpiece, and close inspection reveals that several are carvings of well-dressed skeletons.
Just what?
There's figurines in the mantelpiece. Some of them aren't people, but well-dressed skeletons. Aristocrats, man.
Aristocrats are weird.
You found the library.
I will perception that library.
Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-back chair face the entrance and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are 2 overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall.
I am searching the room, yes, sorry.
Okay, you're finding an iron key in the desk, which is empty otherwise.
I have a key. It's mine and you can't have it.
Behind one of the bookshelves, you find a loose book that when you pull it, it swings open.
Oh shit.
Sweet deal.
And
Are
you
the
find a
other-
secret room in the
Are
library.
the others aware of this?
I am
Are
not.
the others aware of this?
I'm opening
Yes.
the other door.
Okay, so the secret
Enough
room
plan.
contains bookshelves packed with tomes describing fiend summoning rituals and necromantic rituals of a cult called the Priest of Osibus. There's also a heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet against the south wall, its lid half closed. Sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor.
Wait,
That's unusual.
guys. Shouldn't we have tokens on the board?
Is the guy in the secret room going to explore it himself?
Yes, I am.
We
Okay,
don't-
so what are you going to do?
Fucking, we're gonna open this chest. Fuck you, skeleton.
You notice that the skeleton has darts sticking out of him, poison darts, apparently, that came from the chest.
Well, good thing that there's no more poison darts. Gnome, get in here and disarm this chest. There's obviously a trap.
Oh, there's a letter in the chest, in the skeleton's hand,
A letter. Ooh, what does the letter say?
bearing the seal. That this is the seal that you guys managed to see earlier.
My most pathetic servant, I am not the Messiah sent to you by the dark powers of the land. I have not come to lead you on a path of immortality. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. Oh, that sounds thick. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness? Of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are, your dread lord and master, Strahd von Zarich.
This guy sounds alright.
Zarevich. Zarevich sounds very important.
Okay, so the guy who gave us a letter is working for the Strahd guy, maybe.
I think that is clear, and these letters are obviously lures for sacrifices, it seems.
Okay, well then we must find the sacrifices and rescue them.
Well,
Was
the
I
thing,
summoned?
the thing
Also-
about sacrifices is you can't really save them. They're sacrificed. But what we can do is take it up with this Strahd fella.
Yeah. So is that if that chest might contain valuable information that helps us in our quest?
Indeed.
You open the chest.
Are
No,
we not? Is it
he
trap-
opens the chest.
What
Nah,
are you doing?
the trap's already triggered.
Oh, lucky. But that means there's traps in this house. Be careful. Blank book, elegant skull, house deed.
Okay.
Deed to the house.
I'd take the house deed.
Signed
And the windmill
Walter.
deed.
I
Those are
put all
mine.
of that in your party inventory. Okay, so you guys find deeds to the house, a deed to a windmill, and a signed will. The windmill referred, the will signed by Gustav and Elizabeth Durst and bequeaths the house, the windmill, and all other family property to Rose and Thorn in the event of their parents' death. The book scrolls deeds over. Okay, you guys can see the next floor there.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going south this time. You guys can go north.
Okay.
I want to roll perception.
Okay.
Perception.
Orcus is the only one that notices that tiny corpses hanging from the trees and worms bursting from the ground is also added to the paneling.
This place is alright.
Okay.
Okay, so can everyone please roll initiative?
Uh-oh.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I need combat music. That's a badass looking.
Probably should have checked that armor.
suit of
Okay, so
armor.
he gets a surprise round.
It doesn't help me though.
Okay,
'cause
so he misses you, but he does hit you,
course he
and he
does.
hits you.
Jeez. That's a lot of damage.
I suppose I can't use my myriad of crossbows that I picked up, seeing as we're close in combat.
It's not very useful at this.
We're gonna cess this and we're gonna punch. Because that's all we know how. Well, I guess we're not gonna cess this. I guess we're just gonna punch. Yeah! Man. The Wu-Tang style of Iron Fist is no joke.
Well, he's still up though,
Yeah, he's still very up.
and it's his turn.
Ah, shit.
Oh, hey, look at that.
So he's going to attack Neve again.
Nimblefoot, dodge!
Dodge,
fuck.
Numblefoot!
Oh shit!
Fumble.
It was an automatic fumble.
This is okay.
He cut a piece of his
So
own
you get
arm
minus
off.
4.
Like, phew.
Because he rolled a natural one. Ah,
Well, he's an animated armor, so
So, like, his arm just falls off?
Like,
yeah.
wow, this is a real.
He swung so hard at Neve that his arm just popped off.
I really went cheap on the home security.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess so. Bam!
okay. Wow.
Bam, bam, bam!
Whoa.
Okay, lung is slashed, so that's not going to affect anything.
Gorgas!
Smack it, Gorkas. How
Sorry
about
about that.
you? Fuck's
You
sake.
missed.
How about you
Yeah.
again? For fuck's sakes.
You know,
Well, that's a turn. This time he's attacking Gorkas.
Oh no.
punch yourself in the face.
Damn it.
And we're rowing really badly.
Ouch.
We're rolling fantastically. What you talking about?
Now he's attacking Neve again. Neve, you really should have taken the time to step away from him.
Pop him with the blade again.
Pop, pop.
That's a miss.
Scrut.
Scrap, pop, 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 pop.
You want to take this opportunity to move one space away?
Back.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so now it is Gorkas.
Gorkas, Gorkas, Gorkas. Yeah!
Hit.
Yeah! damage. Papa!
Yeah, that kills him.
Eh,
Everybody saw
Wow.
that.
Yo.
So you managed
I
to
kill-
take off his leg and then finish him off.
I swept the leg, coach! I swept the leg!
Well done.
Kick the leg and it just collapses over.
Victory music.
You!
Nothing left usable from his corpse.
Oh, I don't want usable. I want a trophy.
You can take a trophy.
I will take a finger as a trophy.
No, sorry, you're gonna have to go downstairs because I throw the armor off the balcony as a black
I'll
iron
get-
carcass.
Take a look.
Come
Black,
on.
alright. Black, yeah. Before I am able to take a trophy, the armor is definitely thrown the fuck off the balcony.
This worked out so
That's
well.
fair. So, what are you guys gonna do?
I look annoyed, but fair.
Okay, now
Alright, Paladin, lay hands on me.
I don't think that was a monster though.
That was home security.
Okay.
High five, Tarkus. We took it down.
High five.
What are you guys gonna do now?
Now I want to check out.
Hey,
that
high five from me. I gave it the straps.
Okay, so I want to check out that secret room over here. What is it that I saw here?
It's a stairs leading upwards.
Up. Go up. Okay.
You're gonna
First-
do that.
No. First, I want to check out like what's this door.
Okay, find the nursemaid suit.
This made on the third.
Okay, so the first two floors were immaculately well kept. This third floor is not well kept at all. Parts are falling apart, and there's dust and cobwebs everywhere.
Yeah, I was going through here.
You found a storage room.
Woohoo!
Dusty shelves line the walls of the room. A few of the shelves have folded sheet, blankets, and old bars of soap on them. And on the far end there's a broom. Do you search?
I definitely search.
Encounter time!
No.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Is the broom giving an encounter?
Oh no!
Magic
It's the
brooms up in this
freaking
bitch.
magic brooms from like Sorcerer's Tale.
From Sorcerer's Apprentice. Yeah.
Sorcerer's Apprentice. Yes.
Bum, bum,
Okay, roll initiative.
bum, 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 bum.
So it's Gorkus's turn.
I don't know what's going on. I'm going walk through this.
Okay,
door.
no, so you do nothing, you're continuing your thing.
Yeah, I have
Uh,
no idea of what's happening. Oh, it's a balcony to outside. I go to the entrance and I look for Rose and Thorn.
You see a lot of fog, but you don't see the kids in the streets below.
Rose! Thorn! Where's the monster?
Okay, Teal, it's your turn. I should probably do that.
Broom of...
Oh my god!
Jeez! B! The emoticons
A
are
broom of
attacking.
animated attack. Comrades, come quickly. There's some horse shit afoot.
Okay, I'll run.
So what are you gonna do?
Broom.
I guess I attack the broom. I guess.
You should attack and run away, and then we can come
Okay, so
help.
control click it and feel free to attack.
Right.
Come out of the closet so we can all get to it.
No, I'm in the closet.
Oh, hang on,
let's-
sorry. I misread something on the brooms thing.
It's not actually alive. It's just a broom.
Yeah. It's just like you
Okay,
step
so
step on
please
a
roll
thing
your
and it's-
strength check.
My strength check. Okay.
Okay, so broom wins. So you touch the broom. It flies out of the creature's grasp and makes a melee attack against it with advantage on the attack roll.
Ow. Ow.
That's heavy.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Yeah, I'm leaving.
Okay, so you're disengaging and moving away from it,
Yes.
and
could
it doesn't
stand-
follow you.
Toe to toe with a fucking. This is horseshit.
Doesn't follow you.
Comrades! Comrades! Come quickly!
It settles back in the corner of the room. Neve,
Huh.
are you gonna do something about this bullshit, or are you just gonna go on?
There's bullshit afoot! Come here. You've got a bow.
I'll prepare an action to shoot it when it comes out.
It just stays there.
I think we've
Focus.
solved this.
Okay.
No,
mate.
fuck this! No, fuck this!
One,
No, fuck
2,
this!
3, 4, 5, 6. That's my speed. So I run there. I'm like, what the fuck? What's happening?
Fucking broom. Fucking broom.
Where?
It hit me in the face.
Fucking broom.
What broom?
The broom over there. In the cupboard.
He's allergic for housework.
I feel like such a confusing situation to Gorkus because he just like comes in. It's like, what's going wrong? It's like a broom hit me. It's like,
And I see
okay,
Neve with a bow pointed at the.
This broom gave me a fucking concussion. Alright. Fucking crossbow this bitch. Where's my crossbow? Where is it?
Well,
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking shoot this thing. Alright.
guys, what if we lock?
No. No. The broom dies.
I agree. Evil must be slain.
I kind of like, guys,
hit the
it's
broom.
a broom.
Look at my face!
Well, that's quite a bit
Fuck
of
you,
damage.
broom!
It doesn't react, but it looks quite worn.
Looks worn. Okay.
What are you doing, Neve?
Can't really come in and like help. Can I?
No,
come in?
you can't. Positioning's against you.
Tight board there.
It's like give encouraging words.
You can.
Thinking, could I support the broom?
What?
Thereby, because I'm so bad at support, like charisma, that I'd actually demoralize. Could I demoralize the broom?
You demoralize me further.
You don't roll anything. You just use your action to give him advantage.
Okay,
That's awesome.
I'll
So
I'll
move
do-
next to him.
You
Next to you.
tell me how to use the triangle stance for firing.
There's an extra teal'c.
The broom just stays there. Okay, it's Gorkus the Orcus. What are you doing?
Ah!
Okay.
Careful, brother. That broom is.
I cut the
There's no
broom in two.
joke.
Okay. Well, no, it's not dead yet,
Damn
but it's still got a couple of bristles bristling.
It's bristling at me.
Fuck.
If you
This-
want to use a crossbow, you need to take a -2, but you get advantage due to help.
Fuck this broom.
You still miss.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's a hit. You know what? No, it's got 1 HP left. You kill it. You snap it in half. Its bristles go lifeless.
Fuck you, broom.
Broom.
Kill the broom, I guess.
Yeah.
What a yell.
Now, let's look what it was fucking guarding. Perception checks all around you, bitches.
Yeah.
There's nothing else in the broom closet. Except 2 adventurers. Can't wait till they come out.
This place is horseshit. I'm leaving.
I'm going north.
Hey, Paladin, lay hands.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so you find the master suit. The double doors to his room have dusty panes of stained glass set into them. Designs in the glass resemble windmills. The dusty cobweb master bedroom has burgundy drapes covering the windows.
Oh,
I stand on the bed, and from this vantage point, I roll perception.
no,
You see fuck all.
I see fuck all. He sees 10.
If you do, well,
None of us see fucking
No,
anything.
you don't see anything.
I checked to
So what are
see
you guys
if
gonna do?
jewelry box can be opened by the iron key.
No.
I'm taking these.
Let's see if I see you take them. You sleight of hand.
Well, do you need to sleight of hand and
Yeah.
then
Oh,
opposed willpower,
okay.
a perception if you want to do something like that?
Alright.
Yeah. Let's see, perception. Yeah, no, you just do it sneakily.
Shit, I
Woohoo!
see nothing.
These are going in my inventory.
I go down here. Rose! Thorn!
go over here.
Yeah, add it to the party thing, but I can give you the assignment of it so long.
Cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Anyway, you all have one inspiration. I don't think you ever used it yet.
No,
Nope.
I've not come into a life or death situation where it's necessary. Anyway, I have to go. Bye, everyone.
Okay, cool. Cheers, man. It was fun.
That was...
Stellar GMing. Thanks for
Managed
beating me
to
in the
get
face with
somewhere
a
this time.
broom.
My pleasure.
Mm,
It really was my pleasure.
I'm sure.